Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Today our group want to present about status in employment by age. So there are two categories, which is employment and unpaid family workers. It's from 2010 until 2018. So our team, me, Dia Rahmani Rum Al-Ihsan binti Ahmad Baidawi, Sweta Nari anak perempuan Nano, Kalevani anak perempuan Saravana, and Tisha Reddy anak perempuan Ji Karun Nakaran. So between 2010 and 2018, young people were more likely to be unpaid family workers, while other groups were more likely to be officially employed. But why do this pattern exist? Presentation examines changes from 2010 until 2018.
Now I'm going to explain about definition of employment and unpaid employment. As we all know, employment is two types, which is formal and informal sector. Formal sector is, for example, office and companies, where the informal sector is like small shops and daily wage jobs. Not only all job is paid, there are some of the unpaid family workers, like helping family business or farms without they are receiving the wages. um, it is considered the work, but it's not counted as paid employment. Next is to understand more detailedly about the employment. The workers are divided to the three main age group, which is youth. They are aged 15 to 24. Usually they are standing out and looking for a job for when they are still studying or doing early jobs. Next is primary working age, which is 25 to 54 years. This is the most active group in the workforce. Consider is the most to the economy. They are give more contribution. And lastly is older workers, which is the 15 years and above. They are reduced participation because they are nearly to the retirement. Now I'm explain about the trendy of between 2010 until 2018. As we all can see, from the youth participation, most of us have a higher share in the unpaid family work, saying they are support their family business and farm instead of doing formal job. Next is primary working age group was the dominant category in paid employment. They are showing their central role in the economy. And last is older workers, which they are showing a gradual decline in the employment as age increase, but they are still part of the workforce in some cases.
So next we are going to see about the observations. So from the observation we can see three main trends. So first, young workers often rely on family-based work. This means that many of them don't have full access to formal jobs. So they depend on informal or family business. This shows that youth are still struggling to enter the labor market on their own. Second, prime age workers, usually those between 25 to 54 years old, from the backbone of both formal and informal employment. They are the most active and productive group, carrying much of the economic contribution. Third is older workers often face retirement or reduced participation in the workforce. This creates challenges related to income security and how we include older generations in society and the economy. So now let's look at the implications of those observations. Firstly, youth remain vulnerable in the labor market. Without enough opportunities or risk, they are risk being unemployed or underemployed. So secondly, there is a clear need for job creation and skills training. Equipping young people and other groups with relevant skills will make them more competitive and better prepared for changing job markets. And last and but not least, uh, we must recognize unpaid family contributions in statistics. Many young and older workers play important roles in family based work, but these contributions are often invisible in official labor reports. So, recognizing them ensures a fairer and more accurate picture of the workforce. So, lastly, is policy support for older workers' inclusions. So, in summary, these points show the youth, prime age, and older workers each face different challenges and risk. Addressing these through training, job creation, recognition of unpaid work, and supportive policies will help build a more balanced and sustainable labor market. So from this, youngsters or elders can get opportunities to work in an organization or a company to achieve an organizational goals. So that's all from me.
Let's look at the employment trends from 2010 and 2018. The yellow line here shows the total number of employee workers, and as we can see there is a steady increase over the year. The blue line represents unpaid family workers. Their numbers are relatively small and compared to the total employment, and the percentage share is also quite low. This tells that while the overall employment has grown, unpaid family work remains a consistent but small portion of the workforce. For the conclusion, from this analyzing, we can draw a few important conclusions. First, employment patterns differ across the age groups. Youth are more likely to be unpaid family workers, while the people in their prime working age form the main workforce. Older workers, although reduced in numbers, still make up the significant part of employment. Overall, the trend between 2010 and 2018 highlight the importance of having age-sensitive labor policies to support the different in the workforce. Thank you. That's all from me.